You pushed a pregnant person at the Dollar General the other day.
I never pushed anybody. She did say, you hit me.
An old guy would tell you.
Karens think they're untouchable until reality hits hard. From scamming banks to abandoning their own kids, from attacking strangers to public meltdowns, these entitled women thought they could get away with anything, but the law had other plans.
Wherever you guys are taking me?
Who?
The DCF. That's what we're waiting on, right? I'm waiting for them to come speak.
So we can take.
I don't have any. No.
Okay.
When arrogance meets consequences, the downfall is spectacular. Buckle up to watch these shocking moments unfold, only on Cop's Dream. Make sure to like and subscribe for more justice served cold.
Two houses down, there's somebody's car that got broken into. We're just making sure every neighbor around hasn't got anything taken out of their vehicle.
No, I don't.
We just want to make sure so we can document it appropriately.
No, I just want to get this car out of here.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe... Is it your car or...? It's not...
On January 2nd, 2025, in Flagler County, Florida, officers were dispatched to a Dollar General after reports of a robbery and assault. A woman known for frequent trouble at the store was accused of stealing a lighter and physically attacking an employee who tried to stop her.
You have a second? Somebody can cover you? Or we...
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right. So what happened?
Well, I got called up front because I guess she was walking out with a lighter with other items, and so I just came up and... Sorry, this one's
I
my
got
face.
you. I'm going to put...
So she's been here before. She's always up to make a difference. But so she comes back in by the time I come up front, and she's trying to pay for the lighter. And I'm like, whatever, I'm just gonna let her pay for it so she can go. She doesn't have any money for it. She's like digging around, and then she's like, can I just get a cheaper one? I'm like, fine. And really, I'm just trying to get her out.
Yeah.
So she grabs another one, and she's trying to give me like change, and I'm telling her like, this is not enough to cover the lighter. And she's like, well, didn't I give you change? And didn't I give you this, give you that? And she's just like skitzing out or whatever. And I was like, you didn't give me enough. And so I'm walking over there towards the lighters with her. She's trying to walk out with it past me. And I was like, you're not leaving with the lighter. And then she just puts her hands on me and then goes out.
And she like, anybody can access it?
I can see.
Okay. Are you the manager?
Yeah.
Okay.
It seems that a woman who frequents the store has been causing problems and is involved once again. But this time, however, the consequences could have been so much worse. The altercation began over a simple lighter when the woman refused to pay for it. In an attempt to flee, she pushed one of the employees who had tried to stop her. And this was not the first incident with the woman, and employees are getting fed up with her behavior. But what will the police do about it?
Yeah, before I came here, I mean, we were relatively close. I looked all over the, Plaza, Publix area kind of thing. I have another
she
deputy
probably
now.
hit somewhere. I don't. But she comes in and she's always trying to return stuff, and I'm like sure she's just stealing it and then trying to return it. She tries to get beer and cigarettes all the time. I gotta go back a little further. She has like a blonde wig. I haven't seen her in a while. Like she hasn't been in here in a while.
She's a white lady?
Yeah, she's white.
She older? Like what?
She's can't be more than 40, I don't think. So this is her. She had already went outside. Did you just want to like see what she looks like?
If possible, I could see her like pushing you.
Okay.
But yeah, no.
I don't really know
If not,
how.
I can record it on. I'll get my camera and record it.
And I was asking him like, because she had taken it out of the packaging over here because it didn't have a barcode on it.
Yeah.
And I don't know what she's trying to do here.
And whoever called said that. Are you pregnant?
Yeah.
Okay. How far along are you?
8 months.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do you want to pursue charges?
Honestly, I wouldn't have even called. The other lady was being a little more aggressive than me, but I mean, to be fair, she shouldn't be doing stuff like that. So
Yeah,
I mean,
but it's totally up to you.
yeah, we can.
Okay.
Just because I feel like she needs to. So I'm like, I want this one instead, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, just give me the change. And then at that point, she's like, didn't I give you some money already? And I'm like, you didn't.
Yeah, but she didn't actually make it outside with any merchandise.
No,
correct?
she did.
Oh, she did?
Yes.
And is it gone now? Like, she took it?
She took it,
Okay,
yeah.
and
And
that
I mean,
was
it's just a lighter. It's not a big deal. But at the same time, like, you just keep letting people get away with it. They're just going to keep coming in and doing it.
And how much?
You're not taking it unless you give me the rest of the amount. And then she runs over there, grabs another one, and is like, well, I'm just taking it.
But this wasn't just any assault. The victim was 8 months pregnant. Security footage confirmed what witnesses had seen. The suspect, after failing to pay for the lighter, shoved the pregnant employee aside in an attempt to leave the store.
The lady said $1.44,
Yeah.
and she gave her $1.30 or something like that.
Yeah.
And the lady, the employee said, you didn't give me enough. And she's like, here. And she like threw a penny or a dime, I don't know what it was. And she said, I'll just steal it. So the lady goes down, and the employee goes out, and she said, you're not leaving.
Yeah.
Under Florida Statute 780445, aggravated battery occurs when a person intentionally causes bodily harm to another individual, especially if the victim is pregnant and the attacker is aware of it. This is a second-degree felony, carrying a maximum sentence of 15 years in prison and fines up to $10,000.
Pushed her. So that's when I went out, and I said, how dare you put your hands on a pregnant woman for a lighter, you fucking crackhead. I did. I was so livid. And I said, over a lighter?
She take off towards like town center or something?
Well, she went behind. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know if she I tried to look in the woods, like there were some balloons back there, but I didn't.
Yeah, we could not find her, but I'm sending a
bike.
Yeah.
Looked
Oh,
like
silver?
Yeah.
Okay.
It looked like a crazy bike, you know.
Yeah. Like a mountain style type bike, beach cruiser, what? A bigger one, not like a BMX or nothing.
No. Definitely like a high style. But
okay.
She had something over her face. Looked like she maybe had a wig on.
Yeah.
Some
I guess the manager, the lady, she pushed time and like returns stuff or tries to return things to get like beer and cigarettes.
Yeah. She was definitely on something.
Right.
Yeah. She did have an Arizona can. I don't know what was in it, but she did have that. And of her lighter, like,
well,
for your I don't know, but I was furious.
No, I get it. And that's,
furious.
and luckily she wants to pursue charges, so that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
As soon as I identify her, but to go through this process first.
Right.
Basically a little synopsis of what you told me.
Okay.
It could be brief. Your basic information up top.
Okay.
And then right there.
Okay.
But that wasn't all. The woman successfully left the store with the stolen lighter, making this not just an assault, but also a case of petty theft, shoplifting. Florida law, under Statute 812.014, states that theft of merchandise valued under $750 is considered petty theft, which can result in a first-degree misdemeanor charge punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine. Given her history of similar incidents, this could escalate to a more serious charge.
How you doing? Mind if I talk to you for a minute? Well, I need to talk to you for a sec. Ma'am, I need to talk to you for a second, okay? I want to talk about, were you at the Dollar General earlier today?
No.
No?
No.
Can you tell me what happened there? You don't know what I'm talking about?
No, sir.
Okay.
I went and got some food. That's what I did.
You went and got some food?
Yes.
Where'd you get food at?
At Publix.
At Publix?
Yes.
And you didn't go to the Dollar. So listen, we have video footage of you in the Dollar General. Okay? So I'm just trying to get your side of the story on things. Obviously you were there, so what happened?
That's not what I said. Why are you changing the story, bro? Come on.
I'm
I
not.
woke up. I just told you I woke up.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get words put on my mouth. And I just walked out of Publix, and then this is, from Publix I went straight home. So I just woke up.
Okay.
Were you riding your bike?
No. I just walked.
Despite the evidence, the suspect was nowhere to be found when officers arrived. Witnesses described her wearing a wig and leaving on a silver bicycle, complicating the efforts to locate her. Officers initiated a search, but with no immediate leads, the investigation had to continue.
I knew you before. You said you ride your bike all the way to Daytona, so...
Oh yeah, I usually ride my Peugeot bike, which is upside down right now.
It's upside down?
I mean, like, I'm fixing a wheel on it, but it's actually... Oh, sorry. It's you do a pure swap of the tire. I'm so sorry, I'm just so tired.
You don't have your bike here?
I got my bike.
You do? Oh, I thought you said it was upside down somewhere.
No, it's upside down. I took up the tire. I have the thin little tire in there.
Is it in the back? Do you mind if I just look at it?
No, I do mind.
I can't hear you. So you weren't at the Dollar General at all? You didn't go there to get a lighter?
No.
Okay. What time was that?
But it takes me about an hour to go there. An hour and a half.
Yeah, do you remember what time you went there? Was it
I
this
don't
morning?
know. 9 o'clock. I
You wearing that you have on?
No, I wore, I just wore gray pants and, some like, just like a dark gray boot.
What top did you have on?
I don't remember, sir.
You don't remember. Were you wearing your wig?
Is there anything else that you want to talk about?
Were you wearing your wig?
No, I was wearing my...
Days later, officers were patrolling a nearby neighborhood when they encountered a suspicious woman who matched the description. She denied everything. However, her story quickly fell apart when officers presented security footage from the store. As officers attempted to take her into custody, she began resisting arrest, refusing to comply. Despite her protests, officers successfully restrained her and placed her under arrest.
Days later.
Hey, Maria. Shit.
Hello. Hey, we had some car breaks in the area throughout the night.
No.
What?
No, you guys, this is like the 5th time you guys come over to my house.
Listen, what I'm saying is we've had some car breaks in the area throughout the night, and we noticed your car was unlocked. We want to make sure nobody was trying to get into your car. Do you want to check your car to make sure?
Why would I want to check my car? I'm sorry, what is the purpose?
To make sure nobody broke into it.
Who called? What is the purpose of your arrival?
Two houses down, there's somebody's car that got broken into. We're just making sure every neighbor around hasn't gotten it.
No, I don't.
We just want to make sure so we can document it appropriately.
No, I just want to get this car out of here.
Okay.
I don't know, maybe...
Is it your car or?
It's mine and my dad's.
Okay, we just want to make sure.
Well, it's unlocked, so we just want to make sure nobody was trying to.
It's not even running. It's, I don't know, something's wrong with the radiator or,
I noticed the windows.
Yeah, it's fine. The window's broken.
It is?
Yeah, my dad's supposed to pick it up, or maybe, I don't know what he's doing.
Bunch of stuff in the floorboard.
Don't worry about it. But thank you. Don't worry about it.
You sure?
I'm positive. Thank you. I gotta get back to work. Have a nice day.
Do you happen to have any cameras?
I wanted you over here so I could.
I thought you were gonna grab her. That's what I was trying to lure her out.
I needed her to come out further. I wasn't. She went in there.
Under Florida Statute 843.02, resisting an officer without violence is a first-degree misdemeanor, punishable by up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
Maria, stop for a second. Come here.
What do I need? What do you need?
I need to tell you. Listen.
I don't need to stop for you. I need to work.
You do. Okay.
Like they eat something
What's
somewhere
that?
else. Like you guys always stop
Okay,
over the
listen. You're going to jail. Reference.
For what?
Listen.
I'll tell you in a second.
Stop
Soon as you.
resisting.
Can I get my... Excuse me?
Stop resisting.
Are you serious? For what? What are you guys...
Stop resisting.
What? For
Stop.
what? What do you want from me?
Other way. Flip it.
What are you guys arresting me for?
Close it.
What are you arresting me for?
We'll explain to you in just a minute.
So you're going to jail for aggravated battery. You pushed a pregnant person at the Dollar General the other day. Okay.
I never pushed anybody.
Yes, you did. We have you on video.
I never pushed
We have you
anybody.
on video.
I never pushed anybody.
We have you on video.
Aggravated battery?
We
I
have
never...
you on video.
No, I paid for my lighter and I was trying
You
to get
didn't,
out of there.
though. That's
I
another
did
charge.
pay.
You
I
are
did pay.
shoplifting and aggravated battery. Okay.
Can let me see the ticket, please?
What ticket?
Aggravated battery?
Yeah.
I never pushed anybody. I just walked out. She was blocking the entrance. You
You
guys.
You put your hands on her.
I did not put my hands on anybody. You can't block the entrance. Are you kidding me?
Stay right here for a second. I'll close it.
I never put anybody on my... I never put my hands on anybody.
Okay.
Could you please?
Well, we have video
She
of
was
it,
blocking
and we
the
have
entrance. I would like to see the video. Can I get a... No, that's not true. You guys are freaking
You have
kidding.
any on you, Maria?
No,
Can I poke
absolutely
your
not.
stain or
I
anything?
don't.
Okay, with the back of my hand, I'm just going to check. Okay. The back of
I
my
don't
hand.
have anything.
Nothing.
You,
Okay.
Are you kidding me? Aggravated
Have a
battery?
seat.
You guys, no.
Okay.
This is not true.
It is.
It's not true.
You're on video.
You're lying
We're not
to
arguing
yourself.
on the side of the road.
Have a
Get in
seat.
the car, okay?
Give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. Give me something. This is not
You're
right.
gonna get
You
it
guys-
once you get to the jail. Have a seat.
This is not right. For
Have a
what?
seat.
This is not right.
Have a seat.
I never did that.
Put your
I
feet
never
in.
aggravated
All
somebody.
right, that's up to the
I would
judge.
never do that.
That's up to the judge to determine. Go
Where's the
ahead, put your-
judge?
Put your feet in.
Now, what's that?
I would never hurt anybody. I would never start a
You
fight
don't have
ever.
to hurt anybody. It's the pushing, okay?
I never.
To get out of the store.
I
right?
never. No. I was just trying
But
to
you're
get
on
out. She was
video, is
blocking.
what I'm saying.
I swear to God.
What's
I
that?
swear on my life, I would never push her. I would
Okay.
never do that.
So-
she was honestly, I gave her the money, and I think I was 10 cents short. Will you grab my cell phone, please?
Can I see your Miranda card, please? Real quick, though, I'm just going to read your Miranda rights, okay? Maria, I'm Deputy Clay with the Flagler County Sheriff's Office. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to talk to your lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions or have him with you during questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed before you for any question if you wish. With these rights in mind, are you willing to talk to me?
She was ultimately transported to Berry Hall Sheriff's Detention Center on a $6,000 bond, facing charges of aggravated battery on a pregnant woman, shoplifting, and resisting arrest.
Okay.
Where's the keys at first?
I'm not sure. I don't remember.
Can we go through it to check?
No, I'd rather not.
All right, well, then you're not going to be able to get your keys. I don't know what to tell you.
The keys are fine, just that it will be locked.
So don't bother?
Yeah, don't
Just
bother.
put that back and lock your door?
No, I need that. I need my cell phone.
We're not bringing the whole backpack, okay?
Oh, it's so hot.
So, because they're going to search it at the jail if we bring it, just so you know.
No, there's, I just want my cell phone. That's
Where's
what I
it
need.
at?
The dresser?
It's on the dresser. I'm in the middle of like...
Do you want me to lock the door or leave it unlocked?
No.
We'll get the cell phone. So listen,
Yeah, I'll talk to you.
when
Yeah,
you're, so you did go to the Dollar General that day? It was on the 2nd?
I don't remember when it was. I don't
But you remember getting a lighter and stuff like that?
I don't know. I remember, I remember being for a lighter, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but I'm not sure what the date was for it.
Okay, no problem. But it was during the day, and then you got out of it. Were you riding your bicycle then?
I don't, but...
So when you were leaving the store, did you push anyone, or?
No, I really didn't.
Okay, did anybody get in front of you or anything like that when you were trying to leave?
I can't believe that. I would never do that. I would never do that to somebody. I would never push or hurt somebody.
Okay, so what happened when she got in front of you?
I think, honestly, I'm not sure why they don't like me. I paid. My intention was completely right. I think I dropped 10 cents.
Okay.
And I tried to pick it up, and maybe she thought that I was doing something wrong.
Is this your cell phone?
And, yes, please.
All right, we'll bring it with us, okay?
Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, did you guys see me pick up the 10 cents?
I don't.
And on the video?
Listen, I saw you bending down. I didn't really see the full, like, other than when she got in front of you. What happened then? How'd you get out?
Blocking, just kind of just pushing me.
Then how did you get out of the store if she was blocking you?
Kind of just, I don't know, just kind of.
You didn't touch her at all?
No, I didn't touch her, not at all. Not
all right
at
then.
I was,
well,
my intention was to go outside.
Okay.
I'm not sure why she was blocking me. It's against the law to do that.
Right.
To block the entrance and not let the customer out.
I guess she was in fear that you're taking the lighter or whatever. But so right now we're going to be going down to the jail. And if you have any other questions or anything, you can ask me on the way. If you want to argue anything, you can do that in the judge first appearance hearing in the morning. Okay? I get you. We'll talk on the way. Okay? We're going to start driving. Thanks, bro. Yeah. I'm going to go right up this trespass while I'm there. Do I even need to have it necessarily signed? I guess for our end, but I'll go later.
You could go back and get it signed.
That's what I'll do. Yeah.
What started as an attempt to steal a $2 lighter had now turned into a felony case with potentially years behind bars. This incident is a reminder that crime, no matter how small it may seem, can spiral out of control in an instant. A single reckless decision can turn a minor theft into a life-altering mistake, and in this case, the consequences are far greater than she ever anticipated.
Frauds like this, I don't even know if they know who they are anymore at this point, but I would say we'd probably take her down and get her, hook her and fingerprint her and do all this stuff and get photographs. And then do the quite a large.
All right, let's get right into it. This fraud scheme was doomed from the start. On May 31st, 2024, a woman walked into a bank in Kent, Washington, armed with fake documents, hoping to pull off yet another fraudulent transaction. But what she didn't realize was that this time, her luck had run out.
Yeah, so she went to our Seattle branch, opened an account with a different ID. She went to our Burien branch with a different ID. This is a third ID with a different name here at this branch.
I'm Officer Clark with the Kent Police Department. I have my body camera going, okay?
Here's the fake utility bill that she keeps circulating with different things on it.
Have you guys actually ID'd her as, with a true name?
We don't know. So this is the third ID with different name. We can give you what the other IDs are. Please. Pictures of them.
Yep.
Any preference?
Mine.
What's your name, ma'am? Okay. So at this point, you are detained. You're not free to leave. Do you understand that? Ma'am, do you have identification? we can identify you. I'm just kind of trying to gauge your compliance with me, okay? I'm trying to not be super evasive on it. If you have identification, I'd love to see it. Are you going to give me your name?
So we're trying to make this as easy as possible by just asking for your name, okay? Rather than having to bring someone here to book you in jail just to get your name. So if you give us your name, there could very well be a possibility that I send these up to review and they contact you at a later time.
Bank employees had seen this before, different names, different IDs, but the same game. They quickly flagged the transaction as suspicious and alerted the authorities. By the time officers arrived, the woman had no idea that her elaborate scheme had already begun to crumble.
Make sure we have you identified.
I just don't want you to catch any extra charges of basically delaying the process of an investigation by just not being cooperative, okay? Because we do have to know who you are. That's like I said, so we are conducting an investigation this time, okay? So can I just get... Yeah, I mean, I get it, right? You're kind of in a situation right now, okay? So, not a big deal, but I need to know who I'm talking to, okay? So if you need to take a breath, but you just need to talk with me, okay? Or at least just tell me who you are. If not, we'll find it out. And where are you staying at right now, Ashley? Homeless? You got a car outside or something? Is that what you're living in?
No, I take the bus around.
Take the bus.
Ashley, do you have an ID on you?
It was stolen.
Stolen.
I didn't be somebody else. I didn't want to be me anymore.
Ashley, do you have any kind of warrants or anything like that? We're about to hear something, or what? Is that why you're just not wanting to give me your name?
There's a possibility of one
Possibility for what?
from New Mexico.
New Mexico. Okay. Is it something I'm gonna have to load you up and fly you down there, or no?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, because you're detained, right? Because I'm not allowing you to leave right now, I'll just read you. So what was your intentions for today? Or do you wanna?
So what's your real name? Ashley. Okay. So exactly what I was gonna ask. What are you intending to do here today? Okay. With this ID, is there a reason why you're using an ID without your? And you thought a New York ID would help you do that? So, with this ID, you were planning to open an account or do what?
Yeah, I was going to open an account.
She had been to multiple banks, using at least 3 different IDs, each with a matching fake utility bill to make her deception look credible. But no matter how carefully she switched identities, there was one undeniable fact. None of them belonged to her.
I was going to start getting a job and just be this person.
Okay. Have you ever lived in New York? So where did the idea of New York come from? Like you just like New York?
I always wanted to go there.
Gotcha. Where does this friend frequent live, or what's his name?
He's just a voice over the phone.
Okay. And how about this ID?
That's the same person. It's a voice over the phone.
Okay.
You call a number, you get a line.
Okay. Did that same person give you this ID?
I got it in the mail.
Okay. But you got it the same way? Have you had a social security card for these other IDs? You did? Okay. Where are those IDs and social security card necessarily wrong with what you're doing?
Well, these people there, I'm told that they're not able in the hospital and they can't be them, so how am I hurting anybody?
Okay. Were you successful in opening an account with those other locations?
She said she'd call me back later.
Okay. So were you intending to get a job with the other names as well? Or
I was going to see which one would pass, because you never know what comes up when they actually do a background check.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And where do you currently live right now? Your home. Where do you frequent?
The CSAC area.
Do you have the phone number that you called to get these IDs?
It changes.
Okay. Is it like a website, or is it just a person that you call or email or what?
Under Washington state law, RCW September 35th, 020, identity theft, fraudulently using another person's information for financial gain, is a felony offense. Depending on the scale of the fraud, it can result in up to 10 years in prison and a $20,000 fine. At first, she tried to avoid answering questions, but when officers pressed her, she finally admitted why she was doing this. She wasn't chasing luxury or wealth. She simply didn't want to be herself anymore.
You call the number and you get another number to call because that number always changes. It's like pings and stuff. It's weird.
Okay. When was the last time you lived in New Mexico?
A few months back.
So your ID should still potentially be valid?
When they stolen.
Okay. What's the warrant for?
Shoplifting.
Gotcha. So you know you can still...
Not in New Mexico. They don't give you any chances.
You're in Washington State now. You can still get it out.
I applied at a bunch of different places and nobody ever called me back.
Okay. So once we have you identified, we'll go from there. I just want to make sure that you are who you say you are in New Mexico, and you've never had an ID out of the state. So I'm gonna be.
So bad that you want that I want to change who I am.
So, it's a fake ID, and it's a fake social security card. Okay, so I was just now getting to that, so I'm glad you touched on that. So what we're looking at here is identity theft. Security card doesn't belong to you. Where is this City of Seattle light bill from? Where'd you get this?
I found it in one of the hotel rooms that I was at, and you can one that you can you scan it into the computer and you just change the information on it.
What information did you change?
The address.
This address? Okay, what else did you change?
No.
You changed the address there too? Or you changed the name? Or both? Check. Did you change anything else on there?
I don't think so.
Okay. So you didn't change the account number, the name, the amount, the dates?
Well, that's the same, but yeah, I changed the account number to put random numbers in there.
Okay. So did you get the ID to match the name, or did you change the name there to match the ID?
I made this match the ID.
Gotcha. Or how'd you come up with that name?
That's just the name that I was given.
She thought that by assuming a new identity, she could erase her past and start fresh. But instead of choosing a legal path, she resorted to stolen identities, forged social security numbers, and fake bank accounts. What she failed to consider was that no fraud is foolproof. Officers quickly discovered that the utility bill she provided had been tampered with.
I will be right back and we'll see what the ID is.
So I got them trying to pull some kind of a DOL out of New Mexico. So it's unfortunately they have her listed for a felony. It was a warrant out of New Mexico. It was conspiracy to commit shoplift. So it wasn't felony. It was something dumb. But they have her listed in there. We don't have anything on our end. The only thing I didn't run was county booking to see if she's been booked there. But we got nothing on her on our end. I mean, I would probably ask her why she's giving an AKA commit frauds like this. I don't even know if they know who they are anymore at this point, But I would say we'd probably take her down and get her book her and fingerprint her and do all the stuff and get photographs.
And then do the felony quite at large.
Do what do you got? She's going felony level on that one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would transport her down, get her fully. So who knows where she's gonna go, but try to get a good address. I'll see if I can dig into it a little bit. If she can give me some more about the name and stuff. Hey Ashley. So it's me, Officer Clark again.
This was forgery, a violation of RCW 9A0.602, carrying a penalty of up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Is there a reason for that? Do you go by other names?
That's my married name,
What's your married name?
but I don't go by it anymore.
Okay. Well, whether you go by it anymore or legally go by it are a couple different things, okay? So, the last name that you had identification, what name would it be? And where would that have been out of?
New Mexico.
Okay. Okay.
Can you look up there, please?
What? Okay. So yeah, you do have a warrant out of New Mexico, okay? It's not something we're going to take you on, right? So we're City of Kent at this time, so we're going to go with what my officer over here has for you, okay? So he's got a little more details for you.
So, like I told you earlier, my goal here was to get you identified, not all these other names that you've been using, right? And if we can get you identified, then I will send this up, and then eventually you will get something at your P.O. box saying you have a date for. So also the way your leg is looking, also will not be taking you to jail today. But do you have a phone number I can reach you at? Do you guys have any thoughts, concerns? Okay.
Thank you for not arresting me.
Well, just
I'm not going to come this anymore.
okay. Well, just because you're not necessarily getting arrested today doesn't mean you won't in the future for this. Okay. At this point, just because you want to be somebody else doesn't mean you should get another ID and social security card. It's like I told you, it's identity theft.
How do you suggest to get a different life?
Do you have any other identifications on you that you want to give us that we can take?
I don't have anyone, no.
Okay.
Not the ones that you used if you're in West Seattle?
I got rid of the one that I couldn't open the account because they couldn't verify it.
The record in New Mexico, I don't really recommend you get one here in Washington. I'm in Rainier Criminal History in Washington, but if you're trying to start a new life, it's probably not the best way to do it.
So you know it is a crime to actually be in possession of another person's ID, correct? You know that, right?
But I didn't think it was an actual, like an actual.
But the biggest revelation came when investigators dug deeper. She had a fake Social Security card, a serious federal offense under 18 U.S. Code SS 1028, punishable by up to 15 years in prison. And when officers finally ran her fingerprints, they uncovered a felony warrant out of New Mexico for conspiracy to commit shoplifting, proof that this wasn't her first time crossing the line.
Person, because how could you get an actual person's real information? Right?
Come again?
How could you get the real person's? I thought it was it's fake, right? It's not.
A driver's license?
Yeah, it has my picture on it, but.
I have a driver's license in my pocket right now, and it's mine, right? So it's me with my information.
But it's got my picture on it. I wasn't sure if the information was actually right. That's
So
why
the
the one time it wasn't
so the
verified.
chance, right? You know what? Have you ever heard of the word doppelganger, where you have someone who kind of looks like you, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a chance that you look like someone that does not give you the right to take that person's identification. Clearly, it's not you. It does not have your name on it, and then come into a financial institution and try to open up bank accounts and take out loans and do all the things, right? That's called fraud, okay? That is fraudulent, 100% hands down, because you are not that person, and you are telling them that you are that person when you're not. That's against the law, okay? And you know that. I know you know that.
We're not going to take her to jail today because she's having some medical issues and we also identified her. But we will be investigated for a felony level identity theft.
Okay, yeah, for trespass and all that too, though, because she's been going from branch to branch, and I'm not
I
really.
can only trespass her for the branch in Kent. I can't trespass her for other
Oh, okay.
locations.
Can you check her bathroom?
Where is it?
I was trying to use the restroom and I went over there. She used the guest bathroom, but I felt like ever since I
Where
walked
is it?
right in, my nose is in between.
I didn't smell anything in the bathroom. She may or may not have.
On that card, next to the stars, those places can help you kind of start over. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Give them a call. Reach out to them.
You guys actually care in this state.
Yeah, we try.
New Mexico
Obviously,
don't about us.
stop trying to do what you're doing now. Okay, get your warrant taken care of, but reach out to them. They can help. Okay.
Despite the overwhelming evidence, she wasn't arrested on the spot due to medical concerns. Instead, she was charged with 3 counts of identity theft, and an investigation was launched into how far her fraudulent activities extended. She was also permanently banned from the bank where she was caught. She wanted a new life, but she chose the wrong way to get it. No matter how carefully a scam is crafted, every lie leaves a trail, and eventually that trail leads straight to law enforcement.
Do you have anything on you?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think
You
so?
don't think so? Or you don't? I mean, I'm not a criminal. I don't have knives and guns and stuff on me. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a yes or a no.
No, I don't.
I'm trying to look out for you. I don't want you to have something on you.
I don't have nothing on me, sir. Nothing at all but my phones that was in my pocket.
Okay.
I don't walk around.
On December 20th, 2024, officers from the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office and West Palm Beach Police arrived at an apartment complex to enforce an eviction notice. But when they entered, they didn't just find an empty unit. They found 3 children left alone, with no food, no electricity, and no furniture.
Apparently their mom has a car, but it's in a broken down. Okay. So we don't even know.
Next.
Yes.
Oh, okay. We were trying to reach you about your kids. I guess they had like some issue with the apartment when they came here. They were trying to go through. We were trying to report for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're here.
Is everything okay?
1106 193.
Yes. My son's old enough.
No, it's
He's
not.
15.
That's not the problem.
Oh, okay.
So, when was the last time you were here?
What's the first thing you gotta do?
Okay.
Oh, the last time I was here? I was here like a couple hours ago. I just went to go work out.
Yeah, I just have to read you your rights so that you're aware.
I'm being arrested?
I just have to read you.
Oh, okay. But am I in trouble though?
We're trying to figure things out.
Okay.
We just came here, figuring it out.
Okay.
Again, we've been here for a little bit, wondering where you was at. We were trying to get in contact with you. So again, just okay. So before I'm required to warn you before you make any statement that you have the following constitutional rights. Okay. You have the right to remain silent, not answer threats, to promise or to induce you to make a statement, and this must be out of your own free will.
Okay.
So you see why I kind of have to read you that before.
Okay, yeah, no, that's fine.
So you understand, like, okay. So, when was the last time you were here?
I was here like a couple hours ago.
Was it like morning, before the sunrise, late night?
No, I was here like, I left like around, I'm gonna say 10 o'clock.
10?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is there any reason why the kids aren't in school today?
The kids are not at school today because my car is having problems, and this week was the last week in here, but I don't even really live here. This is my cousin's house, but she's in Georgia.
What's her name?
Julie.
So Julie's in Georgia. She rents this place out?
Yes.
Okay. And she gives you permission to stuff to...
Oh yeah,
just stuff I have to ask, I'm sorry.
I'm actually supposed to be like, so I've been staying here like 2-3 days now.
2-3 days you've been here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So prior to being here, where did you stay?
Prior to being here, I stayed in Boynton Beach.
With family?
With family.
Okay. So the kids and you guys have all just been staying here the past 3 days?
Oh yeah, I mean they just, if you guys are here because they didn't go to school, and then I'm supposed to be trying to get up out of here, so.
Okay. So the last 3 days you guys have been eating, sleeping, and all that stuff here?
Yes, the past 3 days.
Okay, so when we got in there, I noticed there was no food in there.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Because my cousin supposedly was trying to leave this place, so she had already like disconnected her power and everything like that.
There were no adults in sight. The children had no way to contact anyone and had no idea when or if their mother would return. For hours, officers attempted to track down 32-year-old Maxima Basil, who eventually showed up. And her excuse? She had just gone for a walk to clear her mind.
Okay, so just so that you're aware, your cousin, right, is the one that stays here. Okay, so Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office responded here in reference to an eviction. Mm-hmm. Because I guess
that's why
she was being evicted.
Yeah.
When they arrived here, they noticed that three kids were here, right?
Yeah.
So then we tried to get in contact with you, and we couldn't get in contact with you. But so we looked around. Again, there's no food, no water, and property management came here and said that this room hasn't had power for the last 2-3 weeks.
No, I actually just ended up staying the night here, a couple of nights, but that was about it though. Today was the day that we were supposed to be leaving out.
So for the last 3 days, there's been no power in this house.
The last 3 days, there wasn't no power here, but my kids go to school up here, so they were in school. They weren't like here the whole time.
Okay, and I'm sorry, where do you work or
Yes,
where do you work at?
I work from home.
You work from home? Okay. What do you do?
I do customer service.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, listen. Based off the investigation and what we've seen and what we've heard,
And then means of like communicating.
No, because my 15-year-old son, he has a phone, but his phone recently got broke like 2 days ago. So it's at the phone store getting fixed. But he goes to school. My kids go to school and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said, we're just here for a couple of days. Like I was just trying to help my cousin get some last minute stuff out. But I'm actually...
And I'm not going to lie to you, we were here since, when did this call come out? We've been here since 11 o'clock.
Before I left, like they had Wendy's and stuff like that. I just went up the street to like walk around and stuff like that and clear my mind. And then I was going to come back and we were going to leave to go to my sister's house actually. So like...
And you drove here?
No, I didn't. I walked out.
When we asked them, they said it was a lot longer than what you said, when you guys were staying here.
I mean, they were young. They're little kids. No.
You're saying 2-3 days?
Yes, I'm saying 2-3 days. Yes.
So you think them being kids, I understand what you're trying to say, but they know the difference between 2-3 days and 2 to 3 months, correct?
No, they were here for 2 to 3 days. We haven't been here 2 to 3 months. My cousin was here. We visited here. We came here. We left and stuff like that. So she was supposed to be moving out, like I said. So I came here to kind of like get some last minute things, help her, and then I just went up the street with my kid, like for a little bit to walk around and kind of figure things out. But my kids ate and stuff like that. They're actually supposed to be in school today, like you stated.
Right.
They just didn't go to school today.
So, is there any reason why they would say that they've been here for 2 to 3 months then?
I'm not sure why. They've been coming back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Is that the oldest one told you?
They said about 2
No,
to 3 months.
we've been here back and forth, but it hasn't been
To
like
2-3 weeks they've been here without furniture and stuff, no bed, no nothing, sleeping on the floor.
No, for the past couple of days we've been here. My cousin already moved out everything she had here.
When did she move out?
She moved as I was like in between homes, but I still have stuff here. So today was the day I was supposed to come and collect all my stuff and leave here. So that's why my kids didn't go to school, because we have a lot of things going on and I was trying to move. So that's why. But my kids have not gone without no food, without anything, just because they've been.
Okay.
So it's only been like 2-3 days. So.
And your cousin in Georgia, if you call her, will she pick up?
I'm not sure if she's at work right now, but I can try calling her. I mean, this is her place. This is not my place.
Because we tried calling her too and she hasn't answered.
But the truth was far more serious. Upon investigation, officers discovered that the apartment had been without power for weeks, proving that this was not just a temporary situation. There was no food, no drinkable water, and no basic necessities for survival. Maximus' children were young and had no way to call for help, as the only available phone had been broken for days.
We've crashed here a couple of nights, came back and forth and stuff like that, but that's about it.
All right. Again, based off of what we responded to and what our you're going to be placed under arrest for child neglect, okay? Okay,
I know, but like, why am I under arrest though?
We'll explain everything right now. Just turn around.
I know, but can you explain that to me first though?
Turn around.
I'm not fighting
We're not going to make this any
anybody.
harder than it has to be, okay?
I know, but I'm not
Together like
fighting
you're praying.
anybody.
Put your hands together like you're praying. I got it. Like you're praying.
So why am I being under arrest?
We're gonna get the situation.
I'll explain everything to you, okay?
Okay. Can I leave? Mama, can I call my sister or somebody? Like, what do you guys want to do with my kids? I have to get them there.
We're gonna explain everything to you, okay?
No,
I
okay.
just want to get you situated, that way no one out here is in your business, okay?
I mean, they're already in my business.
Do you have somebody that could
Yes,
have
I need to call my sister, my father. I have somebody to call. I'm not some type of animal. Can I please call?
we're not
I know, but
we're
the
gonna-
way
we're
you
gonna-
guys
we're
are
gonna-
talking to me, can I please just call my sister so she
Give
can
us
come
a
pick
second.
up my
We're gonna
kids,
go
please?
there. We're gonna go to the car, or we're gonna give you a chance to call her sister, okay?
That's for, I'm sorry.
Once we get to the car, I'll explain.
We'll explain.
Oh yeah, that's easier. Yeah.
Can I at least talk to my kids, like my son? Like just tell him what, like tell my kids what's going on, please? No, you guys are. My kids are right inside. They don't know what's going on. Can I please talk to my son?
Ma'am, please get in the elevator.
After placing her under arrest, officers take Maxima to the patrol car, where she becomes extremely upset.
I need to call my sister, my family.
We're gonna give you a
my
chance
kids
to
are not
call.
some orphans or anything. My kids have family.
We're gonna give you a chance, okay?
You don't have to hold my hand so tight, sir. I'm not gonna run. I'm in handcuffs.
That's fine. I'm sorry, I have to do my job.
Okay.
It's gonna be this car.
I want to know why I'm being arrested because my kids were here.
No.
I don't get it.
Yeah, that's fine. Hang on. Stage. Make sure you don't have any.
I don't have no weapons. I don't have no weapons on me. I don't have no weapons. I don't have no weapons. Okay, you're asking me. I don't have no weapons. Y'all don't want everybody in my business, but can y'all please let me inside? I have no weapons. No weapons.
In your pocket? No pockets?
No pockets. No weapons. None. 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 None.
When officers asked how long they had been living like this, their responses directly contradicted their mother's claims. Child neglect isn't just irresponsible, it's a criminal offense. Under Florida Statute 827.03, any act that places a child in a situation dangerous to their physical or mental health is grounds for criminal prosecution. The law categorizes child neglect into two levels. If neglect results in serious bodily harm, permanent disability, or disfigurement, it is classified as a second-degree felony, punishable by up to 15 years in prison and a $10,000 fine.
Can I please call my family now?
I'm gonna give you a chance, okay?
Okay, I have nothing else. Nothing else. If you want me to take the jacket off, I will.
You don't have to take the jacket off.
Okay, there's nothing else in there.
Okay.
1449. When can I call my family, please?
So we did a lot more research other than just coming here, finding them here, and then deciding we're going to place you under arrest, okay?
What is the research? So what did I do that was wrong? I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm trying to get to that point, okay?
Okay.
So we come here, we speak to the property management. They said that the power, like there was no power here. They turned it on now as a courtesy because they saw the kids in there and they brought them water and everything, okay? So the deputy was here. He was evicting whoever the resident was prior. It wasn't you guys, it was whoever was staying here. My partner here, he interviewed the kids, and there's a lot of inconsistencies with what he said and what you said.
I mean, they're kids though. They're kids. So they're kids.
The first thing you told us when we came outside is your son is grown and he's old enough, correct?
To watch my kids. Yes, he's 15 years old. Yes, he is.
Okay. So I think he knows the difference between 2 days and a couple months.
It depends. I don't know what you guys asked. I know, but I don't know what you guys asked my kids.
We're not trying to
you guys did.
one present. That's why we're here.
Okay,
that's
so
why we were called
but
in
I'm
the first
asking
place.
though. So, but then shouldn't you guys wait till adult becomes present to question minors though? I'm trying to see because I don't know the law. I'm not a lawyer.
Well,
I'm just saying.
In this case, we have to talk to them. There's no adult present. We
Okay.
can't just stay. We can't like, for
Okay,
example,
so what
like
am I being charged
we
with?
couldn't get
and
there.
when can I call my family?
We couldn't make sense.
Right.
If I see like for example, if I find a kid out here, I'm gonna try and talk to
But
him.
I'm not sure
to
to what question did you ask my kids. But like I told you before, we've been here back and forth for the past couple of months, but we haven't stayed here.
We are going to let you talk to family, okay? but we do have to wait for DCF to show up.
Even in cases where no immediate injury occurs, failing to provide basic necessities is still considered a third-degree felony, carrying a penalty of up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. In this case, Maxima Basil was charged with third-degree felony child neglect because she left her children in an apartment with no power, no food, no supervision, and no way to call for help.
Another family member, okay? So don't think that they're like taking them to, okay?
Oh my God.
I just want you to know that. We're not, you know, this whole thing could have been
Merry
avoided.
Christmas to me. Thank you.
Had you been there. Because we're now put in a situation where, God forbid anything happens, so we just left and like, okay, mom will be back, and we left, that falls on us. And God forbid something happened in there, they have no way of communicating to, they have no communication to anybody in there. They had no way of contacting anybody.
Okay, I have my stuff in here, so what's going to happen with my stuff?
Well, we're going to figure it out, we're going to take care of it for you, okay? We'll figure that part out, okay?
Because my kids have family. You guys are not going to call DCF and throw my kids in the back of a DCF car like they have they have grandmas, they have grandparents.
And again, I just explained to you, we're not trying to do that. If they have another option,
yes, they do. So can I call them?
That's what I'm saying. If they have that option, but they have to come here and they have to speak to you, and you have to go through them to do that. Okay?
Call who? I'm sorry, I'm confused.
DCF is coming now.
We can't overstep them before they come here.
They're gonna come and they're gonna have a conversation with you. They're gonna ask.
So I'm gonna sit here in this car until DCF gets here. I can't speak to my kids.
Ma'am, relax. We're gonna figure it out for you. Just give us a second, okay?
Okay. Can I please at least know what I'm being under arrest for?
Child neglect. You know what neglect means?
Child neglect. Okay. And what else? What else did I do?
It's just child neglect. Putting it as if you left your kids in a household with stuff, with food, with water. There's no food, and they have running water, but there's no drinkable water.
Yes, I understand that.
So you agree with me that there's no food and no water in the house?
I mean, obviously, yes, because my cousin cut off all of her stuff when she left. So yes, I'm not disagreeing with you, of course. And they just didn't go to school today, which I should have found a way to send them to school. Then all of this, then I would never be in this mess. 5 days before Christmas, I'm going to jail for child neglect. I never neglect my kids. Never, never, ever. So one day I don't send them to school. But one day that they don't go to school, all of this, I'm going to jail, child neglect, all of this for one day that they did for a couple of hours. Yes, because I was out. Yes, my kids been here a couple of hours, but as soon as I came back, my goal was to come get them so we could leave. Because my cousin said we had to be out of here. Child neglect. Now these people about to put me through hell just to be with my kids again.
Trying to
yeah, because I mean it's 5 days before Christmas. I don't want my kids in some DCF home like they don't have family.
Yeah, obviously that's what I'm trying to avoid. Do you know her phone number so I can just give her a heads up and have her just start this way?
Yes, I do.
So where were you guys staying prior to this?
We were staying in Boynton Beach, like I said.
Despite the overwhelming evidence against her, Maxima continued to deny responsibility, shifting the blame onto her cousin. When confronted, Maxima lost her composure, raising her voice at officers, demanding to call her family, and even kicking the inside of the patrol car.
I'm not sure what he told you guys out of fear, out of being scared. I mean, hell, you guys probably scared my kids to death. So that's whatever he said. He's a kid. He probably was scared to death. 4 or 5 police officers in his face. Like, what do you? And you guys probably approached him like he was a black suspect. Ain't no telling how you guys came at my kids. So out of fear, he could have said anything. Out of fear, he could have said anything. So scared out of his mind, didn't know what to say, what to do, what, and just said whatever. Told you guys whatever you guys wanted to hear. Before Christmas, child fucking neglect. Never fucking neglect my kids. Yes, my kids were here for a couple of hours. Yes, they were here for a couple of hours while I went to go get a truck and some boxes to come and move the rest of the stuff that we had here. I didn't see nothing wrong with that. Fed my kids and everything. Yeah, they didn't have a phone to call, but what would I expect for them to get into within the couple hours of me being gone? Like, in a gated community, someone coming in, breaking in, killing my kids, like, come on. But it's okay, I understand. End of the year, you guys need to get paid or whatever the fuck you guys need to do, so yeah, so be it. Out there in the world that you guys should be worried about. Pretty sure somebody somewhere dying that you guys should be tending to.
First one will be Delta, Kilo, Golf.
He need to come on. He need to come on. He need to come on and tell me what the fuck he gonna do. Take me to jail so I can hopefully be out by Christmas to be with my kids. Y'all not finna take my kids, put my kids in no type of fucking foster home. Like my kids ain't got no fucking family. They were supposed to be in school today. Their family don't know that they didn't go to school today. They were supposed to be in school today.
Stop kicking the car, please.
Yeah, I'm putting it on speaker for you.
Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Lovely.
Yeah, I'm on my way to go get them.
Huh?
I'm on my way to go get them now.
Please hurry up, because they talking about calling these DCF people. I don't need my kids in no DCF home before Christmas.
Yeah, I told
Again,
them.
I explained to your sister too, that's not the case. They do release them to the family as long as they're available.
Yeah,
okay.
And I'm on my way.
I already explained it to her. She thinks we're going to take and put them in like a foster home. That's not the goal here.
Yes.
Alright?
Ma'am, please stop kicking the car. Ma'am.
Yes?
Let me explain something to you. Child neglect is one thing. You damage the car.
I'm not damaging your car.
You're kicking the car.
But I'm not damaging it. How am I look at foot marks?
It's gonna be another charge.
That's fine, but I'm not damaging the car.
So please stop kicking the car.
I'm not damaging the car, and as far as I can see, I see a lot of. I'm not damaging your car, and as far as I could see, I see a lot of footprints down there that I did not make. So obviously, it's been kicked before.
Can you stop kicking my car? We've shown nothing but respect to you. Please don't kick my car, okay? None of us came here with the intention of doing this. We didn't want to do this. We don't want to do this.
This action could lead to additional charges for resisting arrest and damaging police property, further worsening her situation.
We have to do our job, all right? I didn't have to call your sister. I didn't have to do any of that. Obviously, I want the kids to...
I mean, can't they just come to the jail and speak with me, or the police department, or wherever you guys are taking me?
Who?
The DCF. That's what we're waiting on, right? I'm waiting for them to come speak to me before you guys take me to jail.
No, so they come here and speak to your sister. They gotta just confirm that she is in fact your sister. We can't release a kid to just any random person. That's why. Not saying she is a random person, but that's our process of verification. Please do not get offended by me asking. I just don't want you to catch another charge when you go to county. Do you have anything else, like any weapons, anything like that on you? Because if they find anything on you, they do the extra charge and it's a felony for bringing it into a jail.
Okay.
Do you have anything on you?
I don't think so.
What do you mean you don't think so?
You don't think so or you don't?
I mean, I'm not a criminal. I don't have knives and guns and stuff on me. I'm not.
That's what I'm saying. It's just a yes or a no.
No, I don't.
Because I'm trying to look out for you. I don't want you to have something on you.
I don't have nothing on me, sir. Nothing at all but my phones that was in my pocket.
Okay.
I don't walk around with stuff to harm people. I don't harm people.
Yep. Yeah. Watch your, I don't want to pull it on you.
Got it? Yeah, I got it.
Hang on. Huh? Have a seat.
In the end, there was no way out. Maxima Basil was arrested and charged with felony child neglect, a crime that carries serious legal consequences. No amount of excuses could change the fact that 3 children had been abandoned with no food, water, or protection, and now, just 5 days before Christmas, Maxima wasn't preparing for the holidays. She was preparing to face the consequences of her own reckless actions.
Don't post it, though.
Hey, before we go anywhere, make sure you got nothing you ain't supposed to have before we go anywhere.
All I have is my phone.
No, listen to me. I'm telling you that now because you get down there, this shit turns into a felony like that.
Yeah,
it don't matter. Just little tiny things. Just think about it before we take you over there.
All right, let's not keep you waiting. Here's what went down next. On July 7th, 2024, a woman at Frontier Airlines counter found herself stranded, her ticket canceled while her companions were allowed to board. A minor setback, one that could have been solved with patience. Instead, she chose chaos.
What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys?
I know what the I did.
Lower
I'm
your
sorry.
voice. I'm here to help you.
All right, I'm sorry, right? So basically, we was downstairs getting our bags, right? So he trying to tell them that like we paid for our stuff. They trying to tell us we didn't. So they said she was like, the girl, she was like, oh, y'all acting like $104 is that much. I'm like, I could pay that $104. Sorry, I'm just so mad. So I paid the $104, right? So now. I wasn't even really arguing with her, right? So at all. So she can't. She only canceled my ticket, only my ticket, and kept them two, right? So now we go upstairs. She was like, "Oh, we'll see what happens when you go upstairs." I'm like, "What is that supposed to mean?" And now we come up here and my ticket get canceled, and she tell me, "Oh, I gotta go to her." You know exactly what you did. Why would you tell me to go to her if you know you canceled my ticket?
Spitting on an airline employee.
And then after now they all want to act all delusional. She want to act delusional like she didn't know what she just did to my ticket. Like I was arguing with her. She wanted that reaction
Let me see what I
out
can
of
do
me.
to help you guys out. I need you
Nothing, just a refund.
Okay, just to get your ID.
And they was down there too.
Okay.
She spit on 2 people.
Okay.
I didn't spit on 2 people. It was one person.
Who'd you spit on?
I spit on the person. I spit on the girl that did that to my ticket. The one in the dreads, I spit on. I did. I was real mad. Because why would she do that to my ticket? Like I was arguing with her. That's not fair. How you gonna let 2 boys on there and me? She wanted that reaction out of the girl. Because you don't want the reaction out of the boys. Why you gonna do that to me? You know I'm gonna argue with you. I'm a girl right with you. Come on. Like let's be real here. How you gonna cancel mine?
I understand you got pissed off, but spitting on somebody.
I mean, I couldn't do nothing else, and she kept laughing in my face, so she wanted me to do something.
You call somebody for help. You call
hit her? You want me to hit her? Was she laughing in my face like it's a joke? It's
spitting
not
on her
funny.
is the same as hitting her. Right. To be honest with you, it's still battery. So let me see what we can get worked out, okay? Just relax. Just listen. Just relax. We'll see what we're going to do with this, okay?
At that moment, she crossed the line from angry passenger to criminal suspect. Under Florida Statute 784.03, spitting on someone isn't just disgusting, it's legally considered battery, the same as throwing a punch. As a first-degree misdemeanor, it carries up to 1 year in jail and a $1,000 fine.
I don't. All right, so who got spit on? So they were... Let me make sure I got it right.
It started at the counter.
So they were mad. They started over here or down
at the ticket
ticketing?
counter, yeah.
Okay, so
they
she
were
was mad
acting like
because...
this at the ticket counter. And so,
why didn't they call them?
Because she wasn't spitting. She was just talking. Please make it to the 70.
She got spit on. They canceled her ticket because they were angry about the difference in price and the ticket in the luggage.
They unchecked her. Malaysia, the girl at the ticket counter unchecked her.
And you guys canceled her. The 2 guys can go.
We unchecked her.
What does that mean?
Her ticket is still there. She's just not checked in to board.
Okay. Yeah, with the bonnet on her head.
You don't want to get spit on?
Yeah.
You want to press charge?
Yep.
All right.
Yvette.
Yes?
You spit on that
Yes, I did.
worker?
Yep.
Okay. You're going to be placed under arrest.
Okay. Okay.
Just set your stuff down for me. Put your hands behind your back.
When confronted, she didn't deny it, she owned it. She even admitted she would do it again. Justifying her actions, she claimed she had no other way to respond, blaming the airline worker for provoking her. But anger doesn't rewrite the law. With no other option, officers placed her under arrest. Had she been a local, she might have been issued a court summons. But traveling from New York, she had to be taken to jail for processing.
You want him to take some of your stuff, that's fine.
Alright, so what's happening now?
Well, spitting on somebody is a battery, considered a battery, so it's going to be a simple battery. It's a misdemeanor charge, all right? She's going to be around. We might give her a notice. Do you live in Tampa here? Or?
No, I live in New York.
Okay, you're going to have to take a ride to jail.
Ride to jail?
Mm-hmm. And you'll be able to bond out.
It's usually like $500. It's usually $50 and a bail bondsman or whatever. But it's battery is something that, I mean, we got no leeway on this.
Yeah. You know how long the whole process is going to be?
A couple hours. She'll be booked in a couple hours, and then she'll be able to do something later. But the thing is, she has to go to the Orient Road Jail. She'll have to be processed, so that's an hour or two probably. Okay? All right?
Yeah, if you were from Tampa or right here local, we might be able to give you like a court date, that kind of thing. But being that you're not from this area, we don't have a choice as far as taking you there, okay?
I'll take her down to see if Mike can transport.
Okay.
Mike?
Wait,
maybe
transport?
It cost us
Yeah, they
to
arrested me.
pat her
Are
down.
you serious?
I don't care. I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
That's when reality hit. However, she wasn't just worried about jail, she was worried about her image. A self-proclaimed influencer, she feared how this would look on TikTok. But this wasn't content she could edit or delete. She wasn't just trending, she was being booked.
It's not cute, but you acting like it. I don't care. She asked for it.
So what happens now? She has to get transported somewhere.
To actually jail.
And how long did she get help for it?
It's usually a couple hours she'll be able to bond out. Her bond, it's just a misdemeanor.
Yeah.
Well, you got some skinny arms.
I know, right? It's okay. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't a criminal. Don't post it, though.
Hey, before we go anywhere, make sure you got nothing you ain't supposed to have before we go anywhere.
All I have is my phone.
No, listen to me. I'm telling you that now because you get down there, this shit turns into a felony like that.
Yeah,
it don't matter. Just little tiny things. Just think about it before we take you over there, okay?
Really don't got nothing, no, but...
Okay.
Hey, you want to take this stuff? Because that's to the...
You keep your charger.
I know, my charger, yeah. But that thing, like that.
Okay.
And my phone is just in there. It's just in that pocket.
Your phone,
and
you
that's
want
it
it to go with you.
Yes.
Yeah. And he's got your ID, so you got everything you need.
Okay.
Okay?
My sister out here. Yeah.
All right.
Hey, Gary, let me just take a picture of it and then you can give it back to him.
I'll be on a couple hours. I'll be back.
Hey, everything you're saying is going to be seen by a judge. So
Oh, shoot.
relax.
I'm sorry.
A canceled flight wasn't the end of the world, but her choices turned a frustrating situation into a criminal record, a trip to jail, and an irreversible stain on her name.
Process.
I know you're pissed off. Just relax. Because you just make it worse.
Hey, can you take my bonnet? I want to look pretty for my pictures.
You want it off? You sure?
Yeah. Oh, this is so embarrassing. Like, why do I have to have cuffs on?
You spit on somebody, girl. Come on.
Wait, you got my ID? Oh.
Yeah, we're going
Nothing to look at here, people.
Just whatever. You don't spit in. I know you're pissed off, but just chill. You'll be all right. Just a misdemeanor. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. I ain't seen that. If there was something crazy.
If there was something I could help you with and I could just give you a ticket and you go do whatever, I would, but our hands are tied with stuff like this,
Yeah,
especially when they say they want to prosecute.
You know exactly what you're doing. And if I was dumb enough to go with it. It happens.
But in the future, so you know, spitting on somebody is the same thing as punching somebody's lights out. It's the same thing. It's the same charge. It's still a misdemeanor.
I'm an influencer and a lot of people know me, so like, you think I can put my hoodie on?
No, I know.
No? Okay. What if they take a video of me and put it on TikTok?
Well, hopefully they don't. You don't want that kind of stuff.
I don't.
Get it right.
Oh my God.
So an influencer, you're talking about TikTok?
Yeah.
I spend way too much time on TikTok.
In the end, she lost more than just her ticket. She lost control, and now she's paying for it.
This outcome?
I became a changed person, and I can't believe I did that.
You know, everybody's got a breaking point. I understand you were pissed off about the price change and all that stuff back and forth. That's,
He did it.
I got you. But it just isn't.
He did say, you hit me.
An old guy would tell you, this is silly shit, right?
It is.
Where are you guys heading back to? You heading back to New York? Okay. What were you guys here for?
Just
Vacation?
family.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, his mom find out this happened.
Yvette's been alright. She knows she did a silly thing.
Yeah, real dumb. Alright. It's okay though.
Shit happens. She knows her ID and her phone. That's it.
I mean, I know.
There, 'cause that's the man you'll make angry and.
I don't want to deal with none of that. I got nothing on me. I'm good.
So you said you're an influencer. You know what this is going to do? Influence people don't spit on people, right?
It's gonna get on my record too.
I mean, you can get it expunged or whatever, but it shows you get arrested. It shows you got arrested for a misdemeanor. Yeah.
Of course, they gotta say from an airport.
All right, Trouble. Good luck.
The suspect was charged with battery.
Today's wild ride comes to an end with justice served and drama that won't be forgotten. Which scene made you gasp the most? Please tell us in the comments. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow Cops Dream for your daily dose of real-life action. Thanks for tuning in.